Hello, and welcome on into another episode of the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm Will.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Matt.
We're all sorts of giddy today because we're going to be drinking some Old Forester birthday bourbon. We got our hands on the 2020 release, or at least a sample of it, and we're excited to be drinking it.
Yes, indeed. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and click the notification bell. Matt, who did we get this wonderful sample from?
Right.
Who do we
So
get
this
to like
came from Vinny Musina, who's the head distiller over at Western Sun. He's like, so
Yeah.
they came over a week ago to do a live stream with us. He's like, I bet you don't have this. And so he hands me this bottle. That was a little more full than this when I got it, obviously, of the 2020 birthday bourbon. I was like, well, we don't have a bottle of that. Yeah, so we'll definitely review that because it's amazing. It's birthday bourbon. One of our favorite bourbons probably of all time is Old Forester birthday bourbon. Old Forester in general. The history of them, we've got that back.
I think Old Forester is my favorite bourbon
it's
maker.
It's one of the most consistent that I've had.
Right.
And it has such a wide line to choose from that you kind of get, a little bit of everything that you get to choose from.
You can find the bourbon that's perfect for you within their line.
Right.
Yeah.
I do fully enjoy the Old Forester, and they do have a signature to them. I like them a lot.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. So this year's is the 20th edition, which is pretty cool, which celebrates the birthday of George Garvin Brown, who obviously is the founder of Old Forester and back in 1870. And this comes out every September 2nd. It's celebrating the 150th anniversary of Old Forester this year. It is made up of 95 barrels, not very many. It's 10 years old, 98 proof. It's 72 corn, 18 rye, and 10% barley. And this year they decided not to tell us how many, not to tell us what warehouses. So they decided to go like way less transparent. Don't know why, but they did. And they also upped the price of this damn thing by $30. So it went from 100 this year to 130.
Jeez,
so that kind of blows. Yeah, so that part I'm not excited about. So let's see what we think of it.
And we don't know how much more or less of it they produced. Is that what
we
you're
have
telling me?
no idea? Because every year before they told us, like I think last year was 14,400 bottles. But yeah, over the years they told you how many bottles they made. This year, nothing. They told you what warehouses it came, like how many barrels from this warehouse, nothing. It's bizarre.
And I can only hope that and hopefully it's this way that maybe they up the price this year with everything that's going on to kind of, offset the lack of
losses.
Being able to have people come into the distillery and, that kind of stuff. Maybe, fingers crossed, it'll go back to what it was last year. I don't know. Old Forester, if you're watching this.
I think it might be to compete with, because they also make Woodford at Brown Forman, and Woodford ones are 130.
Right.
For their Masters collection.
For their Masters collection.
But that's so much better.
It's not even close.
Then again, though, this is released one time a year.
So is the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay.
I prefer the Old Forester over the Woodford.
Agreed. Any day.
I'm getting this orange marzipan note on it as like my first impression.
Definitely very orange, like crazy chocolate orange.
Oh,
yeah.
And
oh my gosh,
it has the wood. Sorry, we were talking about Woodford. It's got the Old Forester footprint on it.
Yeah,
definitely a little banana.
If you were to take just the regular 80 or 100 proof Old Forester and smell it, you'd be able to smell the same similarities, a fingerprint of Old Forester. And yeah, it's that slight banana.
Yeah,
lots of oak and char,
walnut, cinnamon, clove tobacco,
brown sugar,
nougat. It smells wonderful. It really smells great. I think this smells better than last year's.
I agree with that.
Last year was not my favorite at all.
Yeah, being almost a little bit of a disappointment last year.
2018 was.
17 is my favorite of the last.
I think it was 18 for me. Oh, we did a video on that too. We did 17, 18, and 19 back to back in comparison. So
right, you can watch all sorts of birthday episodes. Smells good. All right.
That orange, that chocolate covered orange seems to be the signature stamp of this one.
To me, that's what actually took over and became the dominant after I became accustomed to all of the things.
Yeah. Same thing on the palate. Orange.
Lot of orange and not necessarily the citrus side of it, the orange flavor.
Orange, yeah. Like somebody took the zest and then squeezed out of the peel
Right.
Tons of orange.
Right.
Yeah.
But
orange juice levels of sweetness.
Yeah,
yes.
but not the acidity side.
Yeah, not the acidity. Yeah, sweetness. So definitely.
Right. Not the citrus acidity, just the flavor.
Yeah. Black cherry.
A pastry that was orange flavored.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, like an orange kolache. Filling of those. That sounds delicious. We need to get some of those. It's chewy. It's tobacco.
It makes me think of like if I were to take orange flavoring and mix it into like buttercream frosting.
Yeah,
like 10.
And I was almost getting like a butterscotch cookie with an orange zest kind of mixed into the batter is what when it presents itself like on my palate.
We should make some of those. Those sound delicious.
Some scotchies with orange zest.
Oatmeal scotchies or butterscotch scotchies, whatever they're called.
Yeah,
oatmeal scotchies with a lemon zest added. Is
just a slight top on top of it before you bake it.
You
can try that.
I think we should.
Oh, you know what? The finish is like leather with razzles. Oh, that's a really interesting finish. A little bit of tobacco.
Yeah, I was just about to say it's got a little bit of a tobacco-y leather, a mixture of both of them
on the finish.
That's interesting. Yeah. No, this I think is a big improvement over last year's for me.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Really good. If the price increase doesn't really matter. That's what the price is this year. It is very good though. I mean, compared to like Woodford's Master Collection, I'd much rather have this.
I'd much rather pay the $130 for this than I would for the Woodford for sure.
Well, we've been burned so many times with that one.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, there's only the one that I actually enjoyed, and that's just because it tastes like a Tootsie Pop.
And we haven't even bothered. We will review the other ones at some point in time, but I don't think those are going to be pretty.
Yeah, no. If you're going to spend $130, look for the birthday bourbon or buy a couple of bottles of their other Old Forester products to make up for it.
2 1920s.
2 1920s, Batesman.
Water didn't do much for me for as far as first impressions. I only had a tiny amount left in my glass, but it definitely diluted the finish. And that's one thing that this whiskey has going for it is a very long and complex finish. So getting rid of any of that is not a good option to me.
I mean, for $130, I would say no. I mean, it's not worth it. If it's going to ruin it, or even if it's going to tamp it down too much, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
But that's just me. I like...
I'd take one for the team so she doesn't have to.
Yeah. Although if it's really good, he lets me try it. So
that's right.
All right.
Thanks, Vinny. Appreciate it.
Thank you so very much. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell. And until next time,
keep on crusading for better whiskey in your glass. Cheers.
That's good stuff.
That's good stuff. All right. Where's the notes?
That's an Old Forester product for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is. So I must have a little bit of bullshit that's on this one. All right. Where do you get?
It's notes, Matt, not bullshit. Come on.
I mean, we've done other Old Foresters too. So.
Oh, several.
Link.
Yes.
I'm not going to tell you about it. Go watch the other one.
3, 2,
bitches. Motherfucker.